All right. Mr. Forger, how you doing? Parasite, how goes it? I was about to hit the bed, saw your notification, quick popped in to wish you a good stream. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I am really behind for arena. I knew I was going to be out at the beginning of the arena today, so I was expecting this. And then when I got home, I decided I'd start differently than I normally do. Normally, I'd start with the featured and then later on in the day get to the basic. But I think what I wanted to do is get the basic done today. So I started there. I got to about 3 million, had a nap, woke up about half an hour ago, and I'm like, well, I better get back to the arenas. So I've got about 1.5 million to do for the basic. And then after that, I'll start the feature. So I'm only going to run my 6 stars once today. And then in about 2 hours, the 5 stars that I ran initially will be off cooldown, and then we'll get the basic finished. I might go for a 5-star Doom. Okay. Rar, how you doing? You don't have him at all? Which I'm assuming if you're going to go for the 5, you at the very least don't have the 5-star, right? I got a 5-star Sun Shi from Grandmaster. Very good, Lazy Billy. Very good indeed. And how you doing? How is your day coming along? Yeah, I'm not. Well, I knew I was going to be out for the first little bit to the start of arena. So whoever was, I wasn't going to go for. Whoa, I am dead here, aren't I? Absolutely. So I wasn't going to be going for anybody from this arena. Anyways, I think I could probably get somebody from the basic, being a late start, but yeah, definitely not from the feature. So that was never going to be a consideration. And with it being Doom, hell no. Hell no. I don't think he's going to be the highest ever. I think Null. Well, Null currently is the highest for the feature. Ooh, this could actually. That could have been not very good. Yeah, so I don't think he's going to go higher than Null, but I do think he will be the highest ever for an existing champion. Why is Doom damn good? Well, he's got so much going for him. Right off the bat, his power control is crazy. He does insane damage. He's got really high crit resistance, which is pretty damn nice. And can be difficult when you're fighting against him. I hate, not that his mechanics are difficult, but he's always a long fight in arena. If you're using an equally ranked Doom and you're facing him in arena, he's definitely going to be a long fight. Then on his L1, when he activates the Aura of Hazarath, that's going to prevent you from being able to do a heavy on him or finishing a special. And then I'm probably missing a lot, but on top of all of what I've just said, he's got super high prestige. So yeah, he's like all round. When you consider everything, he's absolutely one of the top 5 champions of the game. He might not be the very best at something, but there'd be very few champions. So all of the things that he's good at, there's very few champions who would be any better. So he's almost the best at everything where you'd want to use him. The only thing, so I absolutely realize that he's a great character. I like him. I don't use him very often. The only reason for that is simply because of running Suicide. So if I didn't run Suicides, I would use him a lot more than I do. But yeah, he is one of the very few, like, all-round good champions. And to be honest, even the Suicide thing, for shorter fights, it's not such an issue. It would only be for longer fights where you're utilizing your L1 or L2. If all you're going to do is rely on your L3, it's not really an issue whatsoever. Then all you've got to worry about is the bleed and the poison on you, which you could mitigate in a few different ways. So even like that is the one drawback I see to him, and even there, it doesn't necessarily have to be such a big drawback. Max 6 Sig, 6-star Doom, but not a 5-star. Okay. I don't know if there's any 6-star that I've got that I would go for as a 5-star. The only 6-star that I've ever used, like if it's tied up somewhere that I've used somewhere else, is Corvus. Yeah, I think Corvus is the only character that I've used in War and AQ at the same time. In War and AQ at the same time. Because even if I had a character tied up somewhere else... no, I guess Claire and Nick Fury I would have tied up somewhere and then use either the 5 or 6-star, usually for synergies. But yeah, Corvus is the only one where I felt, and it hasn't been for quite a while actually, where I've had him in one area and I felt I needed the other rarity in a different area. But I could, yeah, if I used Doom more, I could absolutely see that being the case with him though too. Yeah, if I wasn't running Suicides, I would use him more, and I could absolutely see where I could be using the 6-star in whatever AQ War, and then wanting to use the 5-star in the other, or even if I wanted to do some story stuff. Because currently, if I've got, well, it's happened a few times where I've got either Mutant or Warlock tied up in War or AQ, and I want to do like 7-3 or something, and I'll just wait until the 6-star is available. I won't do it with the 5-star. But in most of those cases, usually the 5-star version is an R4, not an R5. What is a good defender? Because I will need one in my team, because my team is all offense. It really depends, because if your alliance is going for high diversity, it really doesn't matter if your characters are good defenders, because there's only so many characters that are good defenders. Those will probably already be utilized by somebody who's got them at a high rank, in which case you're going to want just a diverse defense. So it wouldn't really matter if they're a good defender or not, just so long as they are a unique defender. But and good defenders change. Usually when somebody is first introduced, they're going to be good, not because they've got any great mechanics, but usually just because people aren't used to fighting them. So that's one of the big things, is when somebody is new, if you can get them ranked up quick, that is going to make a good defender. One, because it's relatively new, not many people would have it, so it'd be good for diversity, and then not many people are that familiar with fighting against it, so it's going to make it a more difficult fight. Right now, probably Penny Parker is probably one of the best defenders, because of her mechanics, relatively new, so on and so forth. Korg, no, he's when he was first introduced, he was pretty rough to fight against. Iron Man Infinity War, same thing, but they've been around for a while. There's quite a few counters, so they're less effective as they once were. Korg probably holds on to. He's not necessarily one of the top defenders, but he's still a good defender. Ones I don't usually like fighting against. I don't like fighting against Nova, Annihilus. I don't mind MODOK too much. I used to really detest fighting MODOK, but I don't find him too problematic. But that's just for me. Not necessarily everybody would find those as difficult opponents. Most likely I'll not go for him too many points, only for a champ that I... Yeah, fair enough. What do I have him at the 5-star? I got him 62. I think that... No, 62 is too high for the 5, because he's quite common as the 5-star. And so partly why I've got him so high for as the 6-star, I think there's people who will go for him to get him the first time. There's people who are going to go to get him duped initially, and I think there's also people that, because it's the feature arena, are going to go for those extra sig stones or the sig levels. But as the 5-star, I really don't feel You would go for the dupe probably. I don't know if yeah, no, you probably still want to get him the first time, but I don't think the sig level on the 5-star you're going to be too concerned about, because it's quite easy to get 5-star sig stones or to get them duped, and then also as the 5-star, the prestige is still good prestige, but 6 stars is, if you're looking for prestige, 6 stars you're looking for it from. I don't know why, but I really like using Nick Fury for Professor X, even though he's class advantage. The bleeds are amazing. Yeah, I think somebody who's got a powerful dot is really good in any situation where there's a period of time that you can't hit your opponent. Whether it be they've got like unstoppable or they're phased. Well, not necessarily phased. Well, I guess phased, so long as the debuffs are still active on them. But yeah, if you can get debuffs up, and you've got to wait before you can get back to hitting them, then yeah, anybody with a good debuff would be quite useful for that. Yeah, the bleeds are pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Buckethead guy is a defender. MODOK, you mean? Domino used to be a pretty effective defender. I don't think she's really not utilized that much as a defender anymore. People are very used to fighting her. There's so many counters to her. Really, all you got to do is just watch the L1, make sure you're not unlucky, and you're fine for the most part. Or if you get caught by the L2, that could be instant death for sure. Oh, come on. Come on. So did you figure out what you're going to do for the Alliance thing, Forger? You're still trying to figure that out. Still contemplating. Meant Nova? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he was one of the ones I said I don't like facing, right? Nova, Nihilus. Oh, I don't really care for fighting against Ebony Maw too much. Ugh. Hang on, I'll be right back. And back I am. I'm back. Sent more videos to the Master Alliance. Time to wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, so this current war isn't going to count toward the season. I would think that the issue that's going on should be easy to resolve, so it should only be this one war, but I would guess that if it looks like next war is going to be the same thing, they may just cancel the season, in which case, oh, you know what, though? I think if they do that, we're probably still going to have to wait until next Wednesday for the rewards payout. But yeah, I was thinking if we got an earlier rewards payout, that would be really beneficial to people who are wanting to change before the gifting event cutoff thing. But yeah, even if the season ends early, we probably wouldn't get the rewards until it was initially supposed to happen. So. I thought Spidey 2099 was really bad, like a really bad character. I think that's what a lot of people were kind of seeing initially. I don't know much about him, but I do know that a lot of people like him and he's got his uses. I think it might be similar to when Blade was first introduced. So when Blade was first introduced, like any new character, people go test them out against Winter Soldier. And for that fight, like Blade doesn't shine. And I think probably for that fight, Spidey 2099 doesn't shine. And so because of that, people just assume they're bad characters. But when you use them in different situations, it's not necessarily the case. So in Blade's case, he wasn't getting danger sense because Winter Soldier isn't a villain or a mystic or dimensional being. So one of Blade's biggest benefits, danger sense, wasn't active there. And then if you were relying on your L2, it's got so many hits in it that it makes it look like it's taken a ton of hits to beat Winter Soldier. So people would go in, fight Winter Soldier with Blade, and you're looking at, like 100 plus hits. So, that's a lot of hits. Not taking into account how he relies on bleeds and stuff too, right? So, but yeah, once Blade was used in other circumstances, then people realized, no, he's a really good character. And so I think that's partly the same situation with Spidey 2099. But I mean, it's nice to have a relatively large health pool to test things on, and also a health pool where when you're done, there's potential to get something from it, right? Like even if you're just going in to test out a character and you just want to fight Winter Soldier a couple times, hey, you could at least pick up a couple health pots. I missed the What If Grandmaster Crystal? Wait, isn't that... Oh no. Because there's... Oh no, I think it's What's Next is the current one, right? Oh, I thought there was some special crystal. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I guess it's already gone. Huh. Yeah, I thought there was something like What's Next or something. So we got about another million more to put up with the 5 stars, and then we'll switch over to the 6 stars in the future. I think this is going to be the first time in a long, long time where I only run the 6 stars once in a day. But yeah, this will let me be able to get the basic arena completely done today. I'll run the featured arena once today, twice tomorrow, and then just a couple matches on Saturday. Oh, I ran right into that. Right into it. All right. So when he gets his regen, as long as we've got our curse up, we should be able to steal it. Or it's just not going to be a thing. The What's Next Grandmaster Nexus only happens every Wednesday? Okay. Okay, so that was yesterday that I saw it then. So what are you up to currently, Lazy Billy? What you got going down? I don't know what's going. Oh, maybe it's because it's the basic. No, I don't know. It's weird. These fights, like normally, I don't feel like I'm even making it to an L2, and I've had quite a few fights where I'm almost to an L3, or the opponent is almost at an L3. I don't know what's going on there. But it just doesn't feel like I'm doing the kind of damage I normally would be. Like, usually I'd throw this L2 and the fight would be done. But, I mean, it's going to be close. But yeah. Like, normally 3 combos, 15 hits, and the fight's over. Now we're going... like 5 combos. Trying to get a tech? So who in particular are you wanting? How good is Mysterio? He's not somebody I use for anything in particular, but he's got his uses, and then he's got a good synergy with Penny Parker. He's poison immune, so long as he's not armor broken. You could use his L1 to your advantage, where if you've got an opponent that's about to throw an L2 or something like that, if you can get off your L1, take the damage and survive, then after your whatchamacallit, when his gas thing is done or whatever, then all that damage goes back to the reflective gas. Then all that damage goes back to the opponent. So you could utilize that. Not that that's a good idea, but it's it's a possibility. His L2 will power drain them, and then I think with Penny, it allows you to put up an indefinite amount of poisons. I want to get Ultron or Warlock or Ghost. Okay, yeah, all really good options. All really good options. I don't know. I mean, yes, all tech, but like Ghost, Warlock, and Ultron, I would say, are closer in comparability than to Ghost. Mainly because the two are robots. See, this is another one. Like, there's no way that he should be getting that close to an L3. Okay. What is it? L1? The special one. Level 1. Level 1 special. So L2 would be level 2 special, L3, level 3 special. Ooh. Some people call them SP1, SP2, yeah. But you can also call them, you could call it whatever you want. I think some people call them supers as well. I guess it would be just whatever you're familiar with, like from other games where you have special abilities for your characters. But yeah, I just refer to them as... I don't think I would normally say special... No, I think, yeah, I usually just say L1, L2. Either L1 or L2, I might refer to it as special 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I don't think I've ever referred to them as supers. Oh, come on! The side quest is so easy. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Well, somebody's having fun. Yeah, I think I did the legendary and maybe the epic for the side quest. I think I'm only going to do legendary, epic, and master. I may have done the lower difficulties if there wasn't the energy requirement, but with the energy requirement, yeah, I'll probably pass. And we're going to end up with Halls of Healing. And usually there's an energy requirement for at least 2 portions of that. Or maybe it's just 1 portion. But yeah, there's energy required there. Then I've got the monthly EQ. I've still got a little bit for 7.3. I think I've only got 6 paths left for 7.3 though, so not too much left for that. And I'm going to wait until after the trade-in store so I can upgrade whatever health pots and revives I've got. But this side quest hasn't seemed too bad for the little that I've done of it so far. Don't look away. This year's gone by super fast? Yeah, it is. Oh, come on. And I think probably because of that... Oh! Ooh, am I go... Okay. Ooh, that was close. It usually feels that way by like October, November. It's like, geez, this year's just flown by. Ah, oh, come on. I'm getting hit by everything. My lord. Okay, so for Groot, that's one character when you use... Yeah, you're looking at the fight lasting a long time. And Green Goblin can be an annoying fight anyways. Really? 1%? Dude. Now, I wonder when we'll get our next trade-in store at MCOC. That was my favorite part when I first started. In 8 days. On the 10th, we're going to get a trade-in store. And I think it's going to be active for a week. But this time, you're going to be able to trade in Sig Stones and Awakening Gems. I don't know if it's going to be a one-to-one trade-in. But at least for this, I think it's both for the Sig Stones and for the Awakening Gems. You're going to be able to trade in your class Sig Stones and I think Awakening Gems and get generics. So I don't know if it's like you're going to have to trade in 3 class ones to get a single generic or if it's going to be a one-to-one. But that's not bad because like if you've got a bunch of either Sig Stones or Awakening Gems of a certain class, but you need a different class, well, this will allow you to do that. So that could come in handy. I've just kept fighting the Sinister Six opponents. I haven't even looked to see what the team ratings are or anything. I've maxed out the points, and I don't think there's any rank rewards for it, so I don't know if there's any point in continuing to target the Sinister Six characters. Actually, I'll look at that after this, because if there is, then yeah, I should absolutely continue doing it. If not, then it doesn't really matter one way or the other. Don't know if I'm going to get any matches done in the Summoner Trials today. I should be able to get at least 500,000. I try to get 1.5 million per day, but I don't think I'm going to manage that for today. Oof. I should have been able to finish him with the L2, but we skipped out on it there. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. So are you planning to take advantage of the gifting event, Billy? You gonna get some gifting, trading in? Okay, let's get these help requests in just to get these guys out of the way. Hmm. Let's see if it's safe to open my window now. Okay. Okay. Don't have too many 5 stars to go. Ooh, no, not many at all. Okay. Not many at all. Oh crap, I was going to take a look and see whether there were rank rewards after this match. I will, for sure. Ooh, uh-oh. I think this L2 should do him in. It better. Okay, good. If not, we are going to have a problem. You know what it might be? So like I was saying, I've just been fighting the Sinister 6 opponents. And it could be that they are all like a little bit higher than if I were fighting normal opponents. So that might be why the fights seem like they're taking a lot longer. What is your favorite artist? Such as artist as in what sense? Like music, painting, comics. Okay, so let me see. Because if there are no rank rewards, then we don't need to be picking the Sinister 6 matchups anymore. Yeah, okay, so there aren't. Okay, so we don't need to bother with those anymore. Music? Oh. Maybe, I don't know. I like quite a few. Like I like Ed Sheeran. I like Adele. I like a lot of older stuff. And older for me is like the 80s, 80s or 90s. I do like a little bit of the Beatles, but I think probably like if I had to pick just one musician or music artist to listen, yeah, okay, so that's why the matches are taking longer. Because yeah, that was back to what it would normally be, like 10, 15 hits. Probably Michael Jackson would be my number one musician of all time. I'd like some of the Police, some of Genesis, Creedence Clearwater, Boney M. But yeah, if I could only pick one, it would be Michael Jackson. What about you? I like. There's a lot of artists where I like one or two songs, but in general, I don't really care for their music. Like Drake, I like one or two of his songs, but overall, it's not stuff I would really listen to. Um, Marilyn Manson, I think there was like two songs of his, and that's from a long ass time ago. Um, but yeah, I think as long as I could remember, Michael Jackson would have absolutely been my favorite music artist. And I would say Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, the Beatles, and probably now like maybe Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift might be some of the most recognizable artists. Doesn't matter where you go. And Psy from Gangnam Style. Although I don't know when that was a thing. I think that he would have definitely been very recognizable anywhere. Now I don't know. But I think the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, ever since they were relevant up until now, it doesn't matter where you go. If you play their music, people know it. And I don't really know if there's that many music artists you could say that about, really. Oh, crap. Oh, when I was a teen, I really liked the New Kids on the Block as well. And that was a long, long time ago in a land far, far away. Yeah, now that I'm not fighting the Sinister Six matches, these are going much quicker. What are the top 5 Marvel movies? I think Shang-Chi would have to be pretty high up there. Granted, it's the most recent one. No, I did see Deadly Origin. No, I saw Shang-Chi after. So yeah, Shang-Chi is the most recent Marvel movie I've seen. So that would be one. Endgame would be another. I don't know if I'd put Infinity War as one of the top 5. I found that really slow. I didn't really care for any of the Iron Man movies or the Avenger movies. The one with Ultron, the Avengers movie with Ultron, I did kind of like that one. That would be there, so that'd be 3. Maybe Thor. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok I did like. Although going into it, I didn't realize it was a comedy. So as I was watching it, I didn't appreciate it. But afterward, I did appreciate it. So that would be 4. Yeah, I don't know if I could name a 5th that I'd say I really liked. None of the Captain America ones. I didn't care for any of those. Maybe the first Captain America, if I had to pick one. The Eternals I didn't really like. Okay. The Eternals, I'm going to wait to download. I'm not going to go to the theater for it. Yeah, and that one's interesting. Like, I've seen mixed responses. Some people liked it, and others are like, no, not my thing. So, I don't know. I might like it because I have no expectations. I had no expectations for Shang-Chi, and I really liked it. I was really looking forward to Dune, not a Marvel movie, but and went to the theater. Yeah, was not. And I think Dune was a fine movie. It was just I was anticipating it too much, so there was just no way it could live up to my expectations. So that wasn't really that Dune was a bad movie. It just I expected too much. But yeah, I have no expectations or anything about the Eternals. So it could end up being the same thing as Shang-Chi, where I went into it with nothing, so I could get something out of it. It was more romance and action. Okay. Well, the thing is too with the Eternals, where I could see where somebody might not care for it, is that because it's introducing like a new team, new characters, I could see it being a relatively slow movie. Where most of like for the Avengers characters, for Iron Man, Thor, all of them, they've all had their introduction, so we know those characters. But you have to start somewhere. So I could see that being partly why the Eternals might not be that appealing. Boomer, how you doing? I figured it was Boomer. I figured it was you. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not going to quite hit 5 million. Okay. That is okay, though. That is okay. What have you been up to? So is that a different account, or you can just change your name? Ooh, I guess we'll go with this. I'm doing okay. I got a late start to the arena today, but that's because I was out when the arena's reset. So I knew it was going to be a late start. So it was not unexpected. Homework and hating these new Cav EQ notes. Okay. Another device and another account. Okay. Okay. Can you change your name? Like for your Boom Headshot account, can you change it, or that's it? Like, as long as that's the account, that's the name. So what is it about the new nodes you don't like? You don't like the way they work, or like I find you can change. Okay, I've only done 2 paths. I did the uncollected one and the Cavalier one, the first path in the first quest, so I haven't seen that much of it. But so far, the only thing I didn't like about it was just it seems it's clunky to pick your teams because of the way it's set up. Because you've got to go and find the appropriate champions. So I don't care for that, but how the nodes work themselves, I also don't like how much information there is on all the nodes. I don't care for that too much. So I could really see, with the way this is now, kind of ignoring what the nodes are, just going in with good champions and kind of muddle my way through stuff. I don't like how their category tag yeah, that I don't care for too much. Well, I'm okay with that. It's just the trying to pick the champions based off of that is cumbersome. So glad winter break starts on December 17th so I can watch Spider-Man No Way Home when it comes out. Nice. Very nice. I don't want to rank up certain champions. That would be a waste of my already few gold. Yeah, I think a lot of people feel the same way, but the thing is, they have to mix things up, right? Because if it's always the same over and over and over, it's going to get boring. And it has, right, for people. I kind of liked where it changed from month to month, where we had like 3 or 4 different sets of buffs, and you never know what you're going to get. I like that, which that's what this is now as well. It's the same idea. But like I said, for me, what I don't care for about it is simply it just feels cumbersome to make your team selections, which I think over time that will improve. like maybe rather than adding tags, I don't know. I think maybe it might stay the same. But what they could do, I suppose, is maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe have some way where you don't have to go through a list looking for them. I don't know. And I could see the rank up thing, but if they don't change things up, then people are just going to continue ranking the same champions. You will have your odd, like in my case, Dormammu or Emma Frost, like odd rank ups here and there, just because somebody might like the character or whatever. But if they don't make changes, then yeah, you're not going to see a variety of rank ups, and that's what they want, right? They want us to use our resources, because if we're using the resources when they have offers for resources, we're more likely to purchase them. If we've got all of the champions ranked up that we're ever going to use, there's no reason to purchase rank up resources. So yeah, this is definitely a way to encourage people to have far more diverse rosters and diverse rank. Well, not rosters, because you can't control who you get necessarily, but more diverse rank ups anyways. But I would expect that next month it's going to be different. You know what? It might not. No. No, I think next month would probably be the same hashtags. Yeah. But I do think that over time we'll see where other hashtags are relevant. I could see where they do something like Variant 4 that different rarity, different star levels are required. Okay, so let's get this craziness started. We'll start with the 4 stars. Normally I'd start with my lowest 5 stars, but I already used those to get the basic going. Okay. So now we're going to be trying to avoid all the Sinister 6 matchups. Because we already got the max milestones there, and there's nothing more. There's no rank rewards, so no need to try to continue on. Sometimes when I see a bald person ahead, I want to slap it. That could be problematic. But yeah, if it's a big shiny dome there, just asking for it. Yeah. So I think doing this, now I'm not going to be up early enough to take advantage of the 6 stars being off cooldown, but this is going to allow me to run the 6 stars really early tomorrow if I were to get up early. And then again early tomorrow afternoon, but I'll get them in twice tomorrow, but I don't think I'll get an early run in. Forger, you still there? Probably hit up incursions tomorrow, early tomorrow, if you're around. I would say we could do it tonight, but I've still got another hour and a half or so here, and then once that's done, I'm not going to want to be in the game, so. Oh, just barely missed him. He just barely got away. Okay. So then, Lazy Billy, you'll have to make sure you never go bald, because if you see yourself in the mirror, you might want to be beating yourself up. Wouldn't want that now. Yeah, I'm just doing this for the streak ones because these seem like they might be the easier matches. Let's get through them quicker. Get the multiplier up and going, and then switch over to running the 6 stars. And I think, I'm not sure if I normally go... No, I think it's normally 250. Once I hit 250, that milestone, then we switch over to the 6 stars. I need to find another alliance. It's too lazy to do so. Yo. Oh. Dude, I don't care for that. Looking for an alliance at all. And I mean, that's often I've stayed in alliances that I didn't want to longer than I wanted to, just because I didn't want to go through the hassle of finding a new alliance. It's the same thing for, I don't know, I find it like kind of similar to like finding a job or maybe dating. You might stay in something that you don't really want to be, but it's better than looking for something new. What homework are you doing, Boomer? Like you're thinking you want to find something else just in case the Masters doesn't work out, or did they already get back to you? What was the question? Oh, I was just asking what homework you're doing. And thank you. Although that was a cough, not a sneeze. But thank you for your concern anyways. Such a nice young man, even if everyone else says different. Oh. A macroeconomic class, okay. Macroeconomics, very good. I see. Okay. I think we might be about done with the Sinister Six. No, this wasn't a Sinister Six one. Hey, 2 ancient ones. Okay. Well, us old fogies shouldn't be fighting each other. I'm not sure. So normally when I'm getting the 6 stars started, I'm using the lower 5 stars. And by the end of running all the 6 stars, I'll end up with about 8.5 million points. I'm not too sure how much of a difference starting it with the 4 stars is going to make. I mean, we'll find out in an hour and a bit when we're all done. But yeah, I think it'd still be over 8 million. Maybe not quite 8.5. Oh, and I've added a new 6 star. I picked up Unstoppable Colossus, so yeah. So that's another 60,000 points, so long as we don't lose. I mean, that's possible. It's possible. They didn't reply yet? Okay. But yeah, and you just submitted the stuff today, right? Why do I keep getting champions on the wrong account? Like out my alt, I need more skills and have too much tech. On my main, I need text, but I have too much skills. Yeah. Well, people who have alt, yeah, I've seen a few people that have like alt accounts, and they get like all these crazy pulls on the second account, and then on the main account they can't get those crazy pulls for anything. I was wondering if I can play MCOC on a Samsung smart fridge. Okay. So we're kind of getting to the end of where these matchups are going to be quick. I might just want to switch over to the 6 stars. Nah, I wanted to get up to the 250 multiplier, but yeah, running the 4 stars still is going to be slow. Yeah, I'd also assume that for a Masters, Part 1 Masters Alliance, they probably would get a fair bit of interest too, so I would assume they've got, a few people to consider. Like, they get a few people interested in joining. Why did I do that? So have you said anything to your current alliance yet, Forger, that you're planning to abandon ship? Alright, let's switch over to the 6 stars just to get these points going. Don't actually need to put in the help request because once we filter by 6, we won't have to worry about the 4s at all. But this is a little bit of my OCD, I suppose. Okay. I'm obviously low prestige, but hopefully my skills will counteract that. Yeah. So they messed up my in and out order, and I got keep the messed up order items, and they gave me the items from the initial order. Okay. Ooh. Suppose it doesn't really matter. To the leader? Okay. That's good. Because at least they know they need to be on the lookout for a replacement. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, no. Crisis averted, I think. Maybe not. No, we should be good. Oh, yeah. The worst thing for Arena, though, is losing a match with a 6 star. So basically, I nearly got triple the burgers and fries that I originally ordered. Ooh, okay. Okay. I like applying higher than my prestige. It gives me a chance to grow. Yeah, no, I think it's kind of a catch-22, right? Because I think for the most part, if you're looking to move, you want to go somewhere that's better than where you are. However, an alliance, for the most part, wants to bring somebody in that's going to increase their prestige, their overall prestige, right? It goes both ways. But yeah, no, absolutely. Like, yeah, you don't want to join... Well, yeah, you don't really want to join an alliance that's where you are or below. If you're going to leave, you may as well leave for something better, right? I think, yeah, for me, like where I am right now, if I left, I think the biggest criteria for me would be no war, like where I don't have to do war. outside of that. Although, to be fair, I'm beginning to be on the low end for prestige. So I could end up having a hard time trying to get into alliances for where I am currently. Like, let me, after this one, let me take a look and see what the alliance prestige is. Because I think, like, for this alliance right now, if I were trying to join right now, I think I would still be at least middle of the pack for prestige. But I don't think I would be at a point where an alliance would be like, oh yeah, he's going to increase our prestige by quite a bit. 4 months ago, 6 months ago, yeah, but now I don't think so. Not that my prestige was high a while back, but it was higher than the average for most alliances I was looking at. Now I think it's probably about average for most alliances that I would be wanting to be in. But yeah, if I were trying to get into an alliance that's more competitive than where I am now, I don't think I would be able to. Based off of prestige. And I'm not even close to an R4, so it's not as though I guess it depends what the greater gifting crystals contain. But yeah, I think I'm still probably 3 months or so away from R4. So my prestige is 13-1. One time that really confused me in MCOC is when my old alliance kicked everyone out for no reason. That's happened to alliances quite often. Usually, or not, I should say usually, but sometimes what it is just somebody became leader or officer that shouldn't have been, and that's what they do. So, yeah, so mine is 13-1. And the alliance... Oh, I'm right. Oh my goodness. The alliance is 13-1. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I might need to be thinking about doing something for a prestige. Well, no, I mean, I'm right at the average. So, yeah, that's absolutely... So, kind of what I said. I don't know what let me see if it says anywhere. I don't know if we've got what prestige we're looking for. No, we're not experience. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't say what we're looking for, but I would assume that we're looking for at least 12-7, 12-8. Yeah, we would absolutely take somebody that's at 13. But yeah, I mean, it's fair enough. Like as more and more people are getting R4s, and yeah, there's nothing. Awakening Doom, taking him to R3 would boost my prestige. Actually, let me take a quick look and see how much of an impact that would make. I'm at 13. I thought you were 13-7 or something? No. I was 12-8 for quite a while. And then I think it was when I maxed out Cap IW is when it got over the 13. Let me see. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I'm not too sure if my prestige info, how up to date it is. Oh, let's finish off the final fight and then we'll take a look. You know the glitch where it turns champion small that should be the Ant-Man buff everyone would want? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look here. All right. Now, let me see if... I think the only thing in here that I could change... So that's got me at 13,052. So let me see what is off. So we've still got Aegon at 200. Shi at 200. Okay, so Omega at 150. Oh, does that? Oh, that's all I need to change, and that brings me to 13,173. Okay, so that's the only thing that had changed there. So let's see if I were to have Doom at R3 at Sig, I would put 100. Oh, that would only give me 13 too. Oh dear, and I wouldn't take Doom to 200 right away. Okay, so Doom at 13.4, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, that is not going to happen. So we take him back to rank 2. Good. So the thing that would probably happen, let me see what Apocalypse is at. Currently, he's probably still at 50. Yeah, still at 50. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I take Apocalypse to rank 4. Oh, wow. That's not that impactful. I thought that would have taken me to 13.5. But let's see if we do Apocalypse and Doom. Okay, so Apocalypse and Doom would take me to 13.5. Okay. So in the foreseeable future, my prestige would be 13.3. There is nothing else that I see anytime soon beyond the Apocalypse to rank 4. Oh, wait, let's see what this would do. No, nothing. Okay. Oh, wow. CGR at Sig 200 would be 13.4. Huh. Okay. Let's see. 13.6 and Apocalypse. Okay. So what for the characters that I've got currently? Well, no, I couldn't do Doom and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Okay. So we're still going to be there. We're still going to be here. And we're still going to be here. Yeah, so we're going to be there for quite some time. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think for me, out of any of those things I just looked at as far as changes I could make, it would be the Apocalypse to rank 4. And that would only be 13.3. So yeah, I'm going to be at 13.1 for quite some time. For quite some time. It might even come to the point where I might be the lowest in this alliance, and well, I'm not gonna... I'll probably rank 3 Doom, because I do have that gem, but I'm not going to use a generic gem on him. If I got a Mystic gem, yeah, I would use a Mystic gem on him. I would probably put any Mystic Sig Stones I have into him. I've got Diablo kind of where I want him for Sig. I don't really need to put that many more Sig Stones into him. So any other Mystic Sig Stones would probably go to him. I'm probably going to try to awaken Claire from the arena. And I'd probably just take her to Sig 10, just so that she's beyond Sig 1. But yeah, I'm not going to be investing Sig Stones into her at all. I'm very proud of my war fights. How good is Diablo and Human Torch? They're both really good characters. Diablo, it's kind of funny, they go in opposite directions. Diablo, it's not a necessity to run suicides, but having a poison debuff on him is really beneficial. So having suicides, full suicides on him is good, really good. Whereas Torch, you really don't want to have bleed on him. So Diablo, you want suicides for. Torch, not really. Now Torch, you can negate the bleed debuff if you have Nick Fury and EPX, because that will allow you to shrug off one debuff and then heal up a bit. So you end up with just the poison. So you'd still be ticking down, and you'd still suffer recoil, but it's not going to impact your incinerates or your temperature. But Diablo and Human Torch are both top champions for their classes. I think people may consider Torch as like, it may have changed a little bit with like I-Bomb and I-Halt. Well, not so much I-Halt, but I-Bomb. But he may have been considered like the top science at one point. Diablo, I wouldn't put him as the top mystic, but definitely top 5. He's got a few things that limit him. Like if you can't poison the opponent, he's going to be limited. Crap. I should have used Archangel against Yellow Jacket. Yeah, if you can't poison the opponent, you're going to be limited in your damage, because that's where the majority of your damage comes from. But that's the only thing that would limit him damage-wise, is if they're poison immune. He's still going to get his pre-fights, which are irrelevant if he's poison immune or not. So the ability to nullify, to heal up from energy damage, and to avoid being stunned or armor broken. Now the stun immunity and armor break immunity are only so long as you've got your vials active, so you've got to throw your specials in order to get those immunities. But okay, I low-key want to get and rank up Sunspot for Prestige. That would be a really bad idea. Yeah. Like when we just got R3s, good idea, because he was I think initially he was the top Prestige until Thorag and Doom. But now that would be a bad rank up for Prestige, just because once you look at R4s, he drops off so much. For short term, sure, but I think Apocalypse surpasses him at R4. And then Namor is the top mutant. Let's see. But yeah, short term, that'd be not bad. And he's a decent champion. He can do crazy damage. He brings a fair bit to the table. I think he probably was a better option for a Prestige rank up for a mediocre character than Thorax. With the buff to Thorax, I don't know if that would still be the case. Let me see here. But yeah, at R4, he drops off like crazy. So at R3, oh, hang on, I'll be right back. Okay. I had to turn off the fireplace. It was getting a bit warm. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so at R3, he's the second highest prestige after Surfer. At R4, I think he drops down to 15th? No, less than 15th, because Apocalypse is 15th at R4. Surfer. Boy. Oh, I might have missed him. He might have been on the other. No, he couldn't drop that much. I know he drops a ton. Or not Surfer, not Sunspot. Hmm. Okay, I don't see... Well, yeah, he's not in the top 15. Damn, I don't see him at all. But yeah, at R4, he's pretty much irrelevant as far as prestige goes. At R4, he goes to 8th mutant. At R3, he's first. Ooh. Wow, what a difference, eh? But, I mean, yeah, I guess at R3... Yeah, when you're considering R3s, because it is going to be a while before you've got all R4s. The thing is, though, I just don't see him as somebody that is like, especially if you've got Human Torch. I don't think Sunspot is somebody that you're going to really need too often. But yeah, I've got him at R2, and that, yeah, and that's going to stay like that. There's other mutants that I want to R2. Well, I guess, no, it would really only matter for the T5CC. So yeah, there's other mutants that I want to R3 long before him. I really need a bunch of Science Awakening gems. I don't have Namor or Sunspot as a 6-star. Yeah, I think like Namor, unless he's high sig, he's got crazy damage, but so many champions have crazy damage. So I don't know if just ranking a champion for that makes a lot of sense. And the thing is, what he brings to the table is very unique, but he needs to be high sig to take advantage of it. And I don't know if it's that utility is really applicable that often to make it worth that investment, right? But a high sig Namor, yeah. I think, like, if you're looking for prestige from a mutant, I think Namor would make more sense. Even though Sunspot at R3 is going to be higher, I could see the usefulness of Namor being wider. Oh, come on. When is anyone going to have 5 R4s in their profile? Probably 2 years from now. I don't think it would be next year at this time. Yeah, maybe 2 years from now. Unless we start seeing... Yeah, no, it's going to be a while. We would have to be seeing offers with at least one T3A, T6B. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that spring cleaning or July 4th, the next ones, I don't think that we'll see full T3A or T6B. And even if we did, like having one full catalyst, yeah, I would say 2 years from now, 2023. And I would think that as we're seeing that, you know, I don't know what we'll see first. I don't know if we'll see an R5 or a full profile of R4s first. I know it's probably about another 6 months for me for my first R4. No. What? Yeah, it's really going to depend on gifting. Well, here's the thing though. For me, yeah, probably 6 months if the game stays the way it is, because I won't be spending money. If we see improvements to the way the game works, not like what they're doing, but just how it functions. If we see that improved by spring cleaning, then I'd be spending money. So in my case, yeah, it could be I'd say 3 to 6 months for me for an R4. Give it 1 year max. No, it's not whether or not, but it's whether or not the resources will be available. If you'll have the amount of resources. I don't know if Kabam would provide the amount of resources. But yeah, if the resources are available, absolutely people are going to spend to get them. But I don't know if we would see that many. Because it's 3 T6B and 3 T3A, right? And so for 5, you're going to need 15 of each. Well, only 12 more of each because you've already got your first, right? Yeah. No, I don't think next year at this time we would see. Well, let's see. So you've got people that are at 1 currently, 1.5 maybe. Now, so that would still leave 3, 3.5. So let's say you've got I think it's more than a year. Yeah, I think it's more than a year because you've got a little bit of the resources in 7.3. I'm assuming. Oh, if for Act 7 exploration, you've got a full T6B and T3A. You could see after Act 7 exploration, you could see people with 2 probably. Because I'm thinking that Act 7 exploration or Act 7, like 7.4, should drop close to spring cleaning or a little bit before spring cleaning. But between those two things, I think you should have people with the resources to have 2 R4s. I'm only half T3A and T6B to get. Oh, really? Okay. Best option maybe Surfer if it's prestige that you're going for. Yeah. Yeah, I think for me it's gonna be Apocalypse. I could end up with Kitty. Yeah, the opportunity to have Kitty Pryde will present itself long before I can have an R4. If I really like playing with her, she'll be my first R4. The only thing is she won't have the impact on prestige that Apocalypse would. Apocalypse would be higher for prestige than she would. I think he'll probably still be my first R4 because all round I do like him. She would be better for suicides though. Well, you know what though? If it's just a long ways off, so who knows? But if AQ map 8 is still the same or relatively the same, and I'm doing the same lane, so on and so forth, she would not be applicable for that lane, I don't think. So I don't think she has a dot. I know she has the Incinerate, but I think that's just on the L2, and then I don't think it's something you can stack. So she would not be applicable there. Yeah, Apocalypse is going to be my best option for R4 all round. Good champion. I like playing with him. He's going to be a bump in my prestige. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't want that L3. He's your only max sync for Surfer. Yeah, if you're going for prestige, absolutely, that's going to be your best option for sure. I'm kind of holding Doom where he is. I'm not going to use a generic Jemai. I'll probably R3 him whenever I've got a bunch of Mystic ISO. I mean, we'll have to wait and see how these trade-in gems work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that you can trade in multiple 5-star awakening gems to get a 6-star awakening gem. If I can, then Doom and Ghost would be the priority. Yeah, if I get a Mystic gem, it would go to Doom for sure. The only other Mystic that I want awakened is Claire. I think I should be able to get her awakened from Arena, so she wouldn't be a consideration for a Mystic gem at all. Yeah, I like the alliance I'm in. If I didn't have to do war, I'd prefer that. I mean, the only things I could do right now to increase prestige is just Doom. Awakening and taking him to R3. So... because the only other... no, Awakening CGR would be an increase to prestige as well. So those are the two things I could do right now. Awakening Doom, taking him to R3, or Awakening CGR. Like, as it is right now. I couldn't do both. I could do one or the other. So if you were to take... Is Surfer R3 for you, Forger? But if you were to take him to rank 4, where would that take your prestige? Ooh. So I think I've got 3 6 stars at Max Sig. Aegon, Xingshi, and Cap IW. I'm waiting to see how the trade-in is going to work. And then Omega Red might go. I think I've got him at 1. Yeah, I've got Omega Red at 150. So I've got 6 stones to pick up from 7-3. I won't even consider the Karina challenges because I know I'm not getting around to those anytime soon. So yeah, so 7-3, I've got 6 stones there, 30 I think. Then well, I'll get 10 random ones every EQ. Yeah, I guess it's really the generics that are going to really matter. You know, I'm starting to think of Ultron. Oh, I need to figure out some 6-star rank ups. Probably rank 3s. Because it was definitely going to be Mole Man. But I don't see using him for map 8 on my current lane. So I don't think I'm going to take him to rank 3. And I'm pretty sure that we are now going to be just doing map 8. So as far as that goes, now things could, like my lane could end up changing and, you know, whatever. But as it is now, yeah, I don't think he'll be going to rank 3. And I'm kind of thinking Angela or Ultron. Yeah, those are the two that I've kind of got in mind currently. Ultron would be easier because I don't need T5CC at all for tech. The only other character in tech that I could see taking to any rank would be Penny Parker. And as it is right now, I think it would be for defense, which probably wouldn't happen because I'm running Suicide, so I don't think she'd be utilized defensively. For Cosmic would be fine to take Angela to rank 3, because that would still leave me with one more Cosmic T5CC, meaning Hyperion or Hercules could go to R3. I think I would take Hyperion to R4. Maybe 13.5? Okay. Yeah, if you've got the right champions, getting your prestige up isn't too difficult. And then now with the opportunity at R4s, if you've got the right champion, you can R4 them. Yeah. I think if you could get your prestige though to like 13.5, 13.8, outside of footage of gameplay, because that would be subjective depending on what they think, blah blah blah. But just straight numbers, I would think you should be able to be considered for any alliance at a 13.8 prestige. And then yeah, the only differing factor would be your gameplay. Hey, maybe if you start a YouTube channel, you could end up in 4 Loki. If I had been spending like maximum amount for July 4th and this side of the week, I don't think I still wouldn't have an R4. Yeah, some alliances are over 14, but I'm just saying at 13.8. But the thing is, at the 14.2, because I think isn't the highest you can be 14.262 or something like that? Like it's low 14s, the absolute highest. So you're not going to see that very often. So a 13.8 prestige is still going to be pretty damn high. You've probably got less than 100 people that would have anything significantly higher, I think. Or 120, because that would be worth 4 alliances, right? But I would think at 13.8, the only reason Alliance wouldn't accept you would be if they felt you weren't a good enough player. I can't see at 13.8 really an Alliance saying your prestige is not high. Because that means that the entire Alliance has got to be above 13.8. I can't see any Alliance where every member is above that. Oh crap. I blame you, Forger. I wasn't concentrating. Ooh, almost didn't get out of the way. Well, that would have been bad. Very bad. Yeah, I feel like I think most people in competitive alliances are definitely trying to push their prestige, as they should. I'm not. I mean, if I were, Doom would have been Awakened and R3. And I could absolutely see, even this alliance or any other, especially like when I submit my roster for War Defense, I could absolutely see an alliance saying, hey, you got this character that's good for prestige, take him up. So, yeah. Jacob Showers, how you doing? With boosting, any bad player could be great? No. Boosting will not make you a good player. Boosting will just allow you to do more damage and possibly survive longer, but it won't help you counter mechanics. So no, it won't make you a better player. If you cannot counter the mechanics of whatever node is or whatever, yeah, it doesn't matter how much damage you're doing and whatnot, you're going to be screwed. Uh-oh. Okay. I just talked to an alliance, average prestige 14k. Okay. So I don't know the point of that, but what I was saying is if you were 13.8 and you talk to the 14K Alliance, I can almost guarantee you they would not turn you down based on prestige. They would turn you down on maybe time zone or if you submitted gameplay or something like that, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't say that your prestige is too low. So the reason that they're at 14K is because they have several people that are at the max, like the 14.26, whatever it is. And they've absolutely got people that are under 14K. And they've got people that are under 13.8. But yeah, I would assume at 14K, they would probably suggest that 13 is too low. You're probably right. I'm just joking. Oh, you didn't talk to a 14K. I'm sure there's alliances at 14K. Or very damn close. What do you got going down, Mr. Showers? Oh, we can't look, yeah. Because we can't look at the AQ leaderboard. When AQ would be able to see it tomorrow. Because if you look at the top 5 alliances there, that would tell you. Because the top 5-10 alliances for AQ, those are obviously going to be the highest prestige alliances. Wait, let's see, because I know we can look at top players. But I don't know. Let's see, total base hero rating. Summoner Alliance leader. Okay. Global. Probably, yeah, probably by alliance rating. There you go. NY718 is at 14.2. So yeah, okay, that's not going to tell us the members. So that was, let's see, number 2, TCN. 14.2. So what I say? I said about 10 alliances at 14.2, right? So let's go to 10th. 10th alliance. And they're at 14.1. Okay. So let's see the 15th. Okay, so there you go. So at 15th, you're just under 14. So probably, let's say 12 alliances that would be 14 or above. Okay, so a little bit. Let's see, 11. Maybe I was dead on, and you've only got 10 alliances at 14 or above. Okay. Yeah, so that was 11. So yeah, about 10. Oh, let's just look at 20 just to see. I don't think the 20th will be in the 14 spot. Oh, okay. So 20 is just over 14. All right. Oof. But yeah, as more and more R4s are in the game, that is definitely going to increase. Yeah, I would say we're going to see jumps in R4s and Prestige during gifting, during spring cleaning, during all of those kind of big offers. We're going to see pretty decent increases. Okay. Oh, he took Nightcrawler. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll do these after. After. Let's move up. Okay. And war. Let's see. I don't know if we kind of just said go all in for war or what. Because, yeah, if this one isn't going to count, then I think just go get her done, be done for the night. We've got tons of resources, so, you know, if you've got a fight that's requiring you to revive or heal up, just do it and get her done. Get her done. I wonder if running the 6 stars is actually faster for the Sinister 6 as opposed to when I was doing it with the 5 stars. It might be. Come on. There we go. Cool. So we still have about 5 million more to go for the featured. So we got a few more matches to get through here. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just keep doing this for the Sinister 6 matchups, because as long as they're looking like they're going to be quicker than the regular matchups, we may as well do them. Even if I can get all the T3A and T6B, I still need 2 T5CC Cosmic. Okay. Yeah, so a while ago, a little bit after, no, it was a fair bit of time after the resources were available to be able to R4. I looked at who I had and who I could see as having as my first R4s. And so for those T5CC, I stopped considering characters outside of R4 options. So, like, for example, like mutants, for mutant and skill, it's kind of easy because there's not that many that I would want to R3. So for mutants, like, I'm not going to R3 any others. Maybe Kitty Pryde. Outside of that, it would be holding on to the 2 that I've got for Apocalypse to R4. And I felt the same way for skill for Sung Shi. But when I was, because I kept going back and forth whether it would be, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's so far off, but I kept going back and forth whether it be Sung Shi or Apocalypse. And the more I was looking at it, where I'm using them, so on and so forth, it just makes sense for Apocalypse. So that's why I was considering Mole Man to R3. Because I figure by the time I got the resources to do another R4 after Apocalypse, I would probably have 2 skilled T5CC. So yeah. But yeah, no, Apocalypse, for anybody I've got currently, he just makes so much more sense. I think for the little I know of any characters I don't have, the only ones that I could see doing outside of those two would be Kitty or Hercules. Hyperion I want to, but I think Hercules would make... I'd have to get used to playing him, but overall, Hercules would probably be the better bet. So, because even if I didn't like playing him, I think he could be useful on defense. And I think most people that would have him, they would be using him. They wouldn't have him on defense. So, yeah. They are ending the season early. Check forums. Yeah, it's not surprising. Well, I think they probably intended, what they had put out earlier, they were hoping to resolve the issue. They probably realized they couldn't. And, yeah. So let me bring that up just so... Now, let's see if there's an in-game message for it. Because they had that. Now, you're the one that just suggested it. I think you're the only one that's active. Ooh. You want to be friends, do you, Boomer? Yeah, I don't accept in-game friend requests. Okay, so let me bring up the notice here. I probably need to blow that up a little bit so y'all can see it. Okay. Due to an issue with Alliance War defense tactic, we will be ending this Alliance War season effective immediately. This current war will not count towards your Alliance War season score. War season eligibility rewards will be reduced to 2 wars in the season. So they went from 5 to 4 down to 2. We understand that they should do what they did a while ago, where they made it that you didn't need to do any wars. Anyways, we understand that this is not a perfect solution, but without the ability to remove or freeze the war rating quick enough, the rest of our Alliance War season would be compromised. This war will remain active and in-game. You will still see the season until tomorrow. After we end the season tomorrow, we will be taking some time to collect data and remove the changes to the Alliance War season score. Oh, once that is complete, we will be able to send out Alliance War season rewards. Okay, so this is what sometimes they should just listen to their community, because before they made the announcement earlier about what they were going to do, where they were going to have this war discounted and try to work on the issue, people were already calling for them just to end the war season. They should have just done that then. Anyways. Well, that's good. I think we only needed one more win to ensure Plat 3. Because this war currently was going to be irrelevant. So, yeah, so we end up in Plat 3. I think if we had lost... This war would be irrelevant, but I think if we had lost the next 2 wars, we would have been back to Plat 4. But, yeah, we're in Plat 3 again, so yay! Yay for us. I need to find an alliance faster. Well, the thing is, well, we could see the Alliance reward payout over the weekend or early next week. But I would, yeah, I mean, obviously everybody will be waiting until the Alliance rewards are paid out before they move anywhere. But I would think now you would have people who weren't really thinking to look for an Alliance looking. Because people may have thought before, because of gifting, there wouldn't really be enough time. But now with them ending the season earlier, people might feel that there is the time to swap alliances. So yeah, if I were, I would definitely try to secure something pretty quick. Oi, oi. Okay, I couldn't dash back, and I couldn't dash forward. I just couldn't win. Okay. Oh, this is really nice. So that means the next couple days there's no war, no AQ. Oh, perfect. Dude, things are wrong when you're playing a game, and when there's less to do in the game is what makes you happy. Oh dear. Oh crap. That's actually kind of surprising too, because normally they don't make big announcements like that late. Usually that happens during the day. No, I guess what happened was they were working on the issue and realized they can't resolve it. They can't resolve it by the next war, and that's probably why they did what they did. Dude, that is gonna happen. And I mean, I'm sure there were people already who needed this current war, in order to move up a bracket. So they were already pissed off. Now they're really pissed off. Quick suggest an alliance. See. Oh yeah, we can't look at oh yeah, no, we can. We can look at alliances per bracket. Right? I think. No, we can only see the leaderboards, but yeah, we can't look at a specific. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Oh wait, nobody there. There you go. Monica's and me. That's what I would suggest. Monica's and me. Go for it. I'm sure they'll let you in. Considering you just have to tap join. Probably not tonight, but I would assume tomorrow you'll see a lot of recruitment posts. So if you're already on that channel on my Discord, you should see a lot of activity there tomorrow, probably. You might see some tonight too, but I would just assume, yeah, most people probably, if they saw the notice, they might, just wait until tomorrow to make a post. Yeah. kind of getting tired of those Sinister Six matchups again. So we'll continue back with just the regular fights. Yeah, this is going to be a really good time to be switching alliances, though. Like, if the rewards can be paid out by Saturday, that'll be really good, because you'll have AQ on cooldown, obviously War. So War, we won't have any War, I'm assuming, until Thursday. Yeah, that's what, yeah, when the off season would normally have started. So yeah, I would think Saturday, Sunday, you should be able to leave and join a new alliance. I usually search through the game. Some alliances have line ID or the... Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, this that kind of goes back, though, to what I was saying before. Like, any alliance that I've joined and been part of for any lengthy time, because for me, outside of anything else, what I'm usually looking for is the organization. And yeah, if an alliance is taking the time to make a post that they're looking for members, if there's an actual interview process, that all suggests that they're pretty well organized. Because if they're organized for that part of things, just finding new members, then most likely the way that it's run is organized as well. So yeah, gotta run incursions for a 6-star. Ooh. Oh wait, is that where you were trying to find? You were trying to add me in game. You're gonna get the 6-star shards from the artifacts. Oh, I think the incursion store resets tomorrow, doesn't it? Ooh. If we see, yeah, so 1, I don't accept friend requests in game, and 2, I have a consistent incursion partner, so unfortunately, I can't help you. I can't help you. I run my alliance with Organized Chaos. How's it going, Ginger? How's your day coming along? Oh, you stinker! In all seriousness, I just wanted to add you and say I got... No, even before I did the YouTube thing, I didn't have in-game friends. I have a few. I think I've got like maybe 10. A couple from old alliances. Incursion's partner. Laker's bodyguard. And maybe 2 people that I chatted with on Discord. And that's about it. It's 3:25 a.m. and I have to be awake for work in just over 2 hours, so things could be quite better. Well, hey, listening to me could put you to sleep. Listening to me drone on about nonsense, yeah, that could be sleep-inducing, absolutely. Absolutely. So you just can't sleep because you're not tired, or stuff on your mind, or? I didn't have trouble sleeping last night, but I went to bed late, and I knew I needed to be up early today, so that sucked. I tried that for about an hour, then came up and got coffee, just listening to me. Didn't work, eh? All right, let's see if I can be a little more boring. Oh boy. You know, maybe not. I was just kind of thinking, I wonder if this change to the war, if that might have a impact to the arenas, but probably not. I was kind of thinking that, with not having to do war and AQ, people might spend more time in arena, but probably not. Because, for the war side of things, you're looking at just a couple minutes, right? So, yeah, that's not going to have an impact there. Outside of maybe, with both war and AQ on cooldown, and if somebody's looking for something to do in the game, I'll hit up some arena. But yeah, I don't think that will have an impact on the cutoffs, really. I'm hoping my second day at work goes as easy as the first now. Insomnia has returned. Is this a new job? And if so, what's the job? Are you liking it? And how are things in Iceland? Icy? The Shadow Moses, here to support you. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. How's your evening coming along? Ooh, it's getting warm in here again. And I turned off the fireplace. Pretty sure I turned off the fireplace. If not, it might make for an interesting night. Actually, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. Back I am. I did arena for once. I'm trying to gift a couple of people some CG. Ooh, some GGCs as a thank you for putting up with my nonsense. I started Wednesday and it's pretty good. I'm working at a sea life helping look after puffins. Oh, at a sea life helping look after puffins, whales, and some other animals. Okay, that's cool. These arenas have doomed us to purgatory. Yeah. So for me, for the gifting event Boomer, it's just basically going to be my alliance, and then whatever things I end up doing for the giveaways. Yeah, I don't think I'll gift beyond that. I think last year was the same. The the giveaways, the alliance. What? No, I think I might have gifted a few people outside of that, but not many. The Shadow Moses you see. Oh, you're from the alliance. Okay. Yes, I did see that. I think we were gonna end up Plat 3. I think we needed one more win, and we would have been Plat 3 anyways. I think so. This war wouldn't have mattered because this one was going to be irrelevant. But I think of the last two, we would have only needed to win one, and we would have been good. So, yeah, I figured we were going to end up in Plat 3, but it's nice to know that it's done, and yeah, that we are there. What do you think we're going to finish with AQ for points or placement? Points, just around 750. Yeah, because every day it goes up by about 20. And so today we should have, well, let me take a look in a second here. But yeah, I was looking at it the other day, and for placement, oh, I have no idea. I don't even know if we'll be top 90, to be honest, because I think there's a lot of alliances that did like what we did, where week 1 either just didn't go in to map 8 at all, or maybe they would have done one day. But I think any alliance who held off week 1, who went in week 2, and kind of the same as us, once we started going, we're like, oh, let's just keep going. So I don't know if we're going to be back to top 90, actually. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I think week 1, that's why we fell out of top 90, was just that. And it could have been the same thing for week 1, too, is that alliances that started with, oh, let's do 1 or 2 days of map 8, they do that 1 or 2 days of, hey, let's just keep going, right? So, yeah. I'd say probably definitely top 150. And possibly top 90, but I wouldn't bet on top 90. I would definitely bet on top 150 though. Like if I were looking at the resources to be expecting and making any plans, I would be looking at the 150 resources, not the 90. But I would do that and be very happy to be wrong. Very happy indeed. I kind of like where we are for war, though. I think we're at 131 or 132 right now, but yeah, for Plat 3, I think being like 70, around 100 is kind of good. And you can kind of just hang out in Plat 3, which I am very much okay with. Oh dear. So after this fight, let's take a look and see where we'd be. And it kind of sucks. I mean, if we get 750 for AQ, that's great. But it kind of sucks because we're just 50 million short of 800, which would be the next level for the rewards. But I think at Because we were 600 million last time, and that was just all map 7. And I think we were at 4,000 glory. And I think at 700, we'd be at 4,100. And then at 700 million, we'd be at 4,000 glory. At 800 million, I think we'd be at 4.1. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look. So we're at 660 currently. Yeah, and each day it's increasing by about 20 million. So we're at about 110 day 1, 132. And yeah, so 180 for day 4. So today should be about 200. Let me see then. Let's go backwards. So 200 plus 180 plus 126. So 132. 110. 778. Oh, so close to 800. Let's see. Yeah, so we'd be 4,100 glory, 4 of the map 8 crystals, 10 of the map 7. And then I think, yeah, we should end up maxed out for that. And then for the rank rewards, oh, that's a lot of T2A. Holy cow. Okay. It's not that big of a difference actually between the two. Between the top 150 and the top 90. Yeah, the 200 glory is nice, but yeah, either would be fine for me. All right, let's continue on this craziness. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Well, at least I think it's stunned. Okay. I should take a quick look at the forums and see the posts about the season being canceled. I bet you there are some pissed off people. Let's see. Well, there's going to be pissed off people, there's going to be happy people. But I think the pissed off people are the ones that are going to be posting. I don't think the happy people are going to be like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. Okay. Okay, so people are already asking about when the season rewards are coming. It's going to be a bit of time. With how quickly war season was canceled, it kind of looks like the whole AQ thing was just ignored rather than looked into. Why can one be canceled when a bug arises, but not the other? Oh, yeah. Well, you're just very inconsistent. Yeah, so most of the stuff for war is just about when the rewards are coming. Which makes sense, right? Because if people want to know, because if you're thinking of swapping alliances before the gifting gets going, yeah, you wanna know when that's gonna happen. Oh, show. Let's do that. Oh dear. Oh. If this dude cooperates, sometimes the fights are quick. If he's not, it can be very slow going. There we go. There we go, there we go. Uh-oh. I think for the last little while, we've had war canceled pretty often. No, I guess the last one might have been the summer, maybe? But, yeah, it does seem to be more often than it should be. And it's... I think every time, too, they're like, we don't have the ability to do this, that, like freeze the rating or whatever. And it's kind of like, okay, that's fine, maybe one or two times, but then when you're seeing that's happening more and more, shouldn't you be developing the ability to do those things? Oh, wow. Oh, well. But yeah, this really means I gotta figure out some 6-star rank ups, because this is going to be 2 more T5B, and I've already got 3 in Overflow. Yeah, maybe it just means that Angela and Ultron are going to go to rank 3. Oi! Ooh, thought I couldn't move back for a second there. I gotta stop picking these Sinister Six matchups. Fighting the same characters over and over and over is getting kind of annoying. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so we should have just over 2 million more, which would be 10 matches. And that'll be it for the featured arena for today. Exciting times. I don't know if I'm going to get the summer trials even started today. Maybe. But I still have 3 million more to do in the basic, and I'm going to get that done. It's just so the basic is done today. Yeah, I'll probably skip the summer trials. And try to put up a bunch of points there tomorrow. So, Forge, are you going to be around or free early tomorrow? If you're still there? It'd be hard for you to answer the question if you're not there to hear me ask it, right? Oh, wait. I should have known. Busy Friday and free Saturday? Okay. yeah, both days there won't be or AQ, so. And I won't be doing any 7-3. And it'll just be arena. As usual. Well, not as usual, but as arena is always happening. Rip War season? Yeah, we were talking about that about half an hour ago. I think it was about half an hour ago. The sad part, though, is that the season rewards probably won't be out until next Wednesday, anyways. Let me see how long ago that was. That was a while. Oh, about an hour ago. Yeah. Old news, Jacob. Old news. Come on, man. Keep up with the times. Wait, weren't you in here when we were talking about it earlier? Jacob. Yeah. Let me see when my 5 stars are going to be off cooldown. It should be. Actually, it might be off cooldown now. Or pretty soon, if not. Not already. Yeah. Actually, if they're off cooldown, might do some of it off on stream. If the R5, oh yeah, look at that, We got the. No, we only got the first 3 R5s, but we have the ones that we use to get the streak going. So. Okay. I could probably do some of the basic again. Started off the stream with the basic. We could end the stream with some basic arena as well. Yeah, I'll probably run the R5s on stream then. Oh, come on. So, Forger, are you frantically looking for an alliance now? Let me just take a look on the Discord and see if there have been a bunch of new posts. So the last one was at 6:30 today. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll probably see a bunch tomorrow, though. Yeah, there's been a few today, actually. As you speak, I'm sifting through alliances like a feral raccoon. Yeah. Actually, the timing's going to work out really well because you'll get the AQ payout, war payout, and then then you should be good for the next set of AQ rewards if you join like right when the war rewards are out. So yeah. Do you make a post for that you're looking for an alliance, or you just go through and see what alliances are looking for members? Because usually when I'm looking, I'll make a post myself and leave my info, whether it be Discord or line, say I'm looking, but then I'll also look through. I think this alliance I found. The alliance I was in prior, I found, and the one prior to that found me. Yeah, so two alliances ago, I posted, and then I was looking, and then they contacted me saying like what I was looking for. They were offering. So I should look again. You prefer to look yourself? Okay. I should check again and see, because it was kind of nice when in the Discord channel, the posts from Reddit were there as well. I should take a look and see if I can't get that going again. Because it was kind of nice to have the recruitment posts consolidated in one spot. There weren't as many from Reddit, though. There's far more from the Kabam forums, but ugh, I hate the characters that have the glancing nonsense. It just makes things take longer. Like, just give up. Just die, dude. Now, in his case, I gotta watch out for that L2. If that hits me, it's game over for me. When someone contacts me, usually a lower alliance. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and so like how I was saying, I'll usually make a post myself looking, and then I'll look. Usually the ones that I'm getting messages from used to be alliances where my overall numbers would be a little bit higher than the alliances. I don't think there. I don't think I was ever contacted by an alliance where my numbers were lower than their averages, which makes sense, right? An alliance is going to want to bring in players that are going to increase their overall numbers. But then when you contact them and you communicate well, blah blah, then the numbers aren't as important because they realize that you're a reliable person and so on and so forth. So the more I play EQ, the more I hate these nodes. Yeah, I've only done 2 paths so far, so I don't have too much of an opinion on it yet. The next EQ completion, though, I'll be doing a fair bit, so we'll see. I might be in the same boat as you, where it's like, what? I am famous, damn it! I am famous. See here. Oh, get rid of that and get rid of. There, cool. Now I actually know how to do that in a timely manner. Although to be honest, I don't really think it really matters. Like, I could just leave the comment. Yeah, Boomer, there were some posts on the forums of people complaining about the new nodes. I think there was one that I saw where it was kind of like what my sentiment is, it just how it's cumbersome to go through and find the appropriate champions. And then I think there was somebody else kind of suggesting like you, where you have to level up characters all the time that are applicable, and then they're going to change it. Yeah, it's funny though, because sometimes we're begging for change, and then we get the change, and we're like, no, we don't want the change. But that's the way it goes. Yeah. Oh, you stinker. Yeah, hopefully you're able to get into something before AQ starts again. I would think that your war rewards should be paid out before. Yeah, because AQ would end tomorrow. It won't be back until Monday. I would think the war reward should be paid out by then. Should be. But with Kabam, you never know. Oh, I thought it was far enough back. Well, I guess not. And then I ran right into her fist. Okay. Damn, so it might not be that big of a difference at all. Having started with the 4 stars, because we're still going to end up pretty close to 8.5, a little less. Might be something to consider doing from now on. Uh-oh. This is one guy I don't know if I will ever get duped. Although, if we continue getting the compensation and the extra loyalty, I ran right into that. That might be where I put it to use. What the hell? I should just use the L3 and get this done, but okay, cool. Ooh, oh. Monster Mass. Okay. Okay, so this will be the last one with the 6 stars. We'll get to use the R5s. The basic. No. What's a one of those Sinister 6 fights? It is becoming old news. Oh yeah, Parasite already headed off, but I'm sure he's going to be happy that war is done early. I mentioned like 100 people? Seriously, dude? Like, just... like since you've been looking, or just today? Damn. That's hardcore. So is that, like, in some cases, multiple people from the same alliance? That's not all separate alliances. You really want out. Oh, maybe 15? Okay. Yeah, 15 is still quite a few, though, too. Okay, so we're a little bit lower than we would normally be if we had started with the low 5 stars, but not that much. All right, let's get back to the basic. Get back to basics. All right, all right. Won the R5s, and yeah, then the last 2 million I'll just do while watching some TV. Yes. Yeah, we'll avoid those ones because those fights were taking longer. Ooh, now I can go and do some war fights and don't need to feel bad if I die. Mm. Pilot who dies in war? So you never die in war? Good for you. During the season, it's pretty seldom. During the off season, I'm dying all the time. I do die in the season too, but maybe once every 10 or so. And then in the off season, probably twice per war. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, yeah, okay. That'll work. Already sick of applying to alliances. Yeah, and the thing is too, probably tomorrow or after or closer to the rewards being paid out, there'd be a lot more alliances looking because people are going to be hesitant to say that they're leaving until they've got their rewards, right? Because yeah, people will be like, well, if I say I'm leaving, maybe they'll just kick me. I don't know how often that actually happens, but I know, people do have that in the back of their mind. So, um, yeah, I would expect that over the next day or so, you'll see a lot more posts, probably a lot quicker responses too. I think usually when I've been looking for alliances, usually about 3 to 5 that I'll apply to, and within 5 I'll find something. I think no. Not this alliance, but I think the last alliance I joined. No, I think it was this alliance. I left my last alliance without anywhere to go to, so I had like not a week, a couple days, where I was all by myself. But the alliance prior. No, it was the other way around. It was the alliance prior that I left with nowhere to go to. This one, I was still in the other alliance when I came across this one. Oh, no! No! Damn, 1%. Okay. Wasn't too sure which way I was going there for a second. Ah, crap. Okay. Well, this vision fight is going to be a bit slow. Ah, crap. Forger, I blame you for this nonsense. I don't know why, but I blame you. Oof. That will decrease the amount of power he gets from his next synthesis, but we might be able to get away with it. I don't even have to worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Carulio. Yep. Almost through the R5s. He's not awakened. Okay, so that'll be quick. Actually, you know what? When I was saying earlier about this has happened kind of often, and then I was like, oh no, it was a while ago. But actually, it was just 2 seasons ago, because we had just hit Plat 3, and the season ended early. So that was 2 seasons ago. Then we had a good season last season where it went straight through, and then we're back to this, where we're ending early again. Jeez. Like, you can't have a competitive mode of your game and it not be reliable. Like, it's fine if the opponent beats you, but when you're losing because of the game being not working properly, I mean, save that for your international competitions. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. We will do a layup. Oh, got me. Mr. Bullfighter, how you doing? How's your Thursday coming along? Just getting through the basic arena. Got a few more R5s to run through here. And then I'll finish off the last 2 million I'm going to need off stream. And then, yeah. I'll just need to be running. I haven't done anything for Summoner Trials. I don't think I'll be doing any of that today. But we'll be doing that for tomorrow and Saturday. Just finished Cab 100%. Mixed feelings about it. Okay. Damn. Were you close to forming a Catalyst or a 6-star? Or you just wanted to get through it? Yeah, I've only done 2 paths so far, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on it as of now. The only thing of the 2 paths I did that I didn't care for was I found it a little bit time consuming to pick your teams. Outside of that, the actual nodes and how they work, again, I only did 2 paths, so don't really know, but yeah, it seemed okay. There's a few posts on the forums though. There's some people not liking it, and I could see that. Absolutely. Stanker. So opening features for $20.99. Okay. Okay. So is there anything in particular you want them for, or just you like them? I should be saving for Kitty since I have everyone duped from the featured, except for Torch in $20.99. Okay. Well, she will be in the, I don't know if you do arena much, but she'll be in the arena in March, so there'd be an opportunity there if you didn't get her from the feature. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, if you do arena a fair bit and you're able to get high scores, you might have a better option from the arena. Just seeing the good things, and I have 3 science T5CC. Okay, yeah. I think I'm going to take mine to rank 2. I think I need to do 2 rank 3s. I don't need to, but I do need to use up some T5B and T2A. And I was going to take Moleman to rank 3, but the way AQ is looking, I don't think I'm going to be using him there. And that was going to be the primary reason for taking him to rank 3. So now I'm contemplating probably Ultron and possibly Angela. Nope, still can't do it. I don't have the Science T4CC. That would be the only thing I'd be missing in order to take Spidey 2099 to rank 2. Yeah, I think I'll take him to rank 2 regardless if I see I'm going to use him or not, because I do have the extra resources. And I would just have to figure out where I could... And the thing, I don't know how suicide-friendly he would be. Because that's always going to be a consideration. And that's why Ultron to R3 is... I'm thinking more and more about that. I did the same thing with Angela. Angela might be more for incursions, and then I could possibly see using her for map 8 a little bit too. So my goals are get Kitty, rank 3 Venompool, rank 2 Tigra, and rank 2 Cable right now, but I have no basic, and you want to get 2099 also. So you got a bit of a problem there, eh? Alright, so the other 2 million I'm going to do off stream. Oh, I don't have enough characters off cooldown anyways to do it right now, so I'll have to wait a little bit. But yeah, that is it for me for this grind. I will be back tomorrow, most likely, well, not most likely, earlier than the grind started today for sure. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care.